What's up, guys? New York Sports Gurus back with another Giant Tuesday on a Wednesday. Craziness going on with the New York Football Giants and free agency and trades. And I'm here with Kyle Moore. What's up, brother?
What's up, Tom?
Damn, man. You're probably defeated this morning. You've probably been defeated for the last...
It's not an exciting day for Giant fans unless you hate Odell Beckham.
Oh, my God. I don't know what is Dave Gettleman doing. We're starting we're starting right away, man. It's like, my God.
It's like a rebuild, but with a 38-year-old QB. I don't know.
He's really trying. I think he was serious about that whole, Kansas City thing going on.
Yeah,
trying to get that going.
Yeah, he really wants the young QB. That's his main goal.
And keeping Eli. They have to get rid of this man. They have to get rid of Eli Manning.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't make sense.
Oh, my God. They traded Odell Beckham Jr.
Yep, and they should have got a lot more in return, to be honest. I have nothing against Jabril Peppers. But for first and third, wide receivers that got first-round picks, Amari Cooper and Brandon Cooks, and you're telling me that we couldn't have gotten more?
The Jets got 2 first-rounders for Keyshawn Johnson in the 90s, bro. And the Giants didn't get 2 first-rounders for Odell Beckham Jr.
Mm-hmm. In his prime.
In his prime. They gave him the Cleveland for nothing. Not even a top 10 first-round pick.
Nope.
A teen. 17th overall. They are Dave Gettleman is running this team like he's ran the Panthers. The only problem is nobody cares about Carolina. So all the crazy moves, like I said, nobody cares. But when you do this shit in New York,
it's going to blow up.
Everyone's going to make a big deal about it, and it's going to be absolutely insane. And that's what's happening. The fact that this man...
When he did it with Jonathan Stewart and Steve Smith, it was like...
And Josh Norman... Yeah, because it's like, it's Carolina, like, whatever, small market. You come and do it in New York.
You're going to get some heat.
A lot of heat.
Mm-hmm.
Think about this. In a week, you guys have lost Landon Collins and Odell Beckham Jr. with absolutely no explanation.
Wouldn't tell you.
But have kept Eli Manning. I heard you laugh. It's comical. It is actually comical.
Doesn't make sense.
I know, and then the money makes no sense. You're taking a 16, did you really want to get rid of Odell Beckham that bad that you're going to take a $16 million dead cap hit?
Apparently, we were shopping him. It wasn't like someone came to us. We were shopping him.
So now can you trust?
So that makes his value right there less.
Of course.
I would have met you with more.
Yeah, and then can you trust Dave Gettleman with anything he says? Because what did he say a week ago or a week and a half ago? We didn't sign Odell to trade him.
Yep.
And this man goes out and trades him and shopped him, like you said. He was shopping him. So did they sign him to trade him?
Yeah.
This is what happens when you hire a guy from Boston, Kyle Moore. This is what happens.
We got to get the quarterback.
You got to get the quarterback. Well, he's got his quarterback, and he's old, and they need to get a new quarterback. And instead of giving up Odell, you know how nice it would have been for a rookie quarterback to come in and play with Barkley and Odell and the new built offensive line? Now, who are the Giants' receivers? Their number 1 receiver is Sterling Shepard? Really?
Yeah. And their number 2 is Corey Coleman.
Oh, my God.
Number 3 is not even who people know about. He's an undrafted guy. He's out of Chattanooga, Jawill Davis.
Oh, my God. I'm speechless, and I'm a Jet fan, and I had a great night last night. But
bigger news in New York.
But it's insane. They're a circus right now, the New York Giants, and it's sad because they're supposed to be like the Yankees of the football teams. They're supposed to be the New York Football Giants, 4 Super Bowls, class of the NFL, owners that have been in the NFL for a long time, and then you hire this bum, Dave Gettleman, and he's blowing it up and making no sense, and there is no consistency in his plan. It's just all over the place. You know what I mean? If there was a plan and it looked consistent, nobody knows what they're doing. And then I get where people are coming from, the hindsight of it with all the draft picks you guys have. You have 12 now. You told me that last night. I thought it was 10, but it's actually 12. And you can do a lot of damage.
At least on 8.
But you know for a fact no one you bring in is going to be Odell Beckham Jr.
No.
Yes, it's not going to be $21 million.
They just have so many holes that they just want to keep getting draft picks. So
why draft Saquon Barkley last year? We all love Saquons, but why draft the poor kid?
Well, we thought we had a plan in place, but now it's just I don't know.
I mean, I'm hoping for the Giant fans' sake that you take a quarterback this year, or somehow Josh Rosen ends up wearing blue. Because if you took Saquon Barkley and you don't take a quarterback this year, and you wait till next year, now that's 3 years that's going to be on Saquon Barkley. You're not winning with the rookie quarterback.
Barkley's going to face 8 to 9 people in the box every play now because there's no deep threat,
and they're just going to hand the ball off constantly. And then you think this man's going to want to resign if you don't have a concrete plan after 5 years or show some type of winning? No.
Put it this way: if Giants have another minimum 5-game wins, I have a feeling Gettleman might be out.
I would hope so.
Yeah, I would have a feeling.
Somehow Dave Gettleman has turned himself into the GM with the hottest seat right now. Somehow.
He managed to do it himself this offseason.
It's been brutal, man. They have to do something in this draft. And then I'm thinking about it, like, do they go quarterback 6 now, but with all these teams having there's not a lot of teams with quarterback questions. Do they wait till 17 to take a quarterback? Do they take a defensive player at 6? Do they take 2 defensive players? Do they take 2 offensive players? Nobody knows because
you gotta go half.
That's what I was going to ask.
At 17, a lot of people will be very upset.
I know. That's what I was going to ask you. Like, it has to be Dwayne at 6. It has to be.
Absolutely.
It makes too much sense for it to be Dwayne at 6. But now Dwayne is coming into a situation where they could have taken him at 6, kept Odell, and he would have been in a better situation.
Yep. It doesn't make sense. You would think he would want to help the rookie quarterback, but nope.
Oh, my God.
What he's thinking is, we have so many needs that at 6, let's just say at 6 we take the QB, and now we have another good player at 17 we can get on the defensive side of the ball because there's a hole in almost every spot on the defense.
I don't know. I'm distraught over here trying to even think about what they could what can they do? There, I was reading reports about using 17 as leverage to move up to take a quarterback.
That would be awful.
I mean, what? First of all, 1 through 5 aren't taking quarterbacks. One of the teams at 3 isn't trading with Miami, who's the only team with, like, right now, the glaring hole at quarterback. It's Miami.
It's New York. It's New York, Miami, and if New England wants to go get a QB, they will.
Yeah, maybe Washington, Denver, but they've been doing weird things with each other, trading their quarterbacks and whatever.
I don't see Washington.
But no, I agree. But it's just like, the Giants don't have to worry about moving up. They're sitting at 6. They can take the quarterback they want at 6. But now, are they a tank for Tua team? Like, are they going to keep Eli so they suck? Like, does Gettleman know they won't win with Eli? So now they're going to have another losing year and they can get they like the quarterbacks next year, like Herbert or Tua or like this is Jake Fromm. I mean, it's insane. I don't know what is going on in New York. If they really wanted to tank, they should have cut Eli and signed, I don't know, a quarterback that sucks.
Tyrod
Taylor, Brock Osweiler, and played him.
Yep. Yeah, why not sign Tyrod Taylor for way less money than what you have Eli for?
If you're going to want to lose. These moves don't signal we're winning in 2019, clearly.
No.
They signal we're not going to win in 2019. And if they try to tell you otherwise, it's not like you're going to believe Dave Gettleman because we did not sign Odell to trade him. You can't say that and then trade him.
Well, that's why a lot of people don't like it. A lot of players don't like Dave Gettleman because of how he acts.
And I remember it was a hot signing last year when they got Gettleman because he's such a good drafter, or he was in Carolina. But what he did to the players down there kind of fell underneath the radar. And now they're starting to come up like, well, yeah. It's like, well, this sounds like Josh Norman, and this sounds like what they did to Steve Smith. And it's exactly the same. Except, I think Odell's a lot better than Steve Smith was, and I think Landon Collins, it's arguable, but I feel like Landon Collins is more to the Giants than what Josh Norman was to the Panthers.
Yeah, I mean,
I know you're like, what can you really say, right? It's like your team is just a mess right now.
Yeah. So apparently, there's a lot of rumblings that the Giants are planning to do something big today.
Yeah.
So let's see what that is.
I wonder what do you think it could be, Eli?
No, I think it's going to be like a.
Saquon Barkley trade?
Oh God, no!
That would just be the icing on the cake, really.
You would have pitchforks outside that fence.
I know. That would be the icing on the cake, unless you got 2 first-rounders for him.
Oh, I still wouldn't take it.
Call up Oakland, bro. Call up John Gruden. Give me 2 first-round picks, and you can have Saquon Barkley. Then you'll have.
He wouldn't do that.
I know. No, I know. It's his first draft pick as a Giant. I'm just joking around here saying, oh, well, I mean, you're gonna trade Odell Beckham Jr. You might as well just trade Saquon too, because what does a running back do for you right now during your rebuild? Because by the time you're done rebuilding,
I truly believe Sterling Shepard's next on his way out. I truly believe it.
They're gonna
ruin his contract year.
I know.
Maybe you want to get something for him.
That's true. I think they're either going to get rid of him because he's on the contract year, or I think they're going to see what he can be as the number 1 receiver.
Well, this is interesting.
We're breaking here. We got breaking news.
No, Jackrabbit just tweeted face, like thinking face. So I wonder.
Huh. I'll take Jackrabbit. Is he on the phone with the Jets?
I don't know.
Well, we have no draft picks to give you guys, so.
Yeah.
But oh my God! So maybe Janoris Jenkins. They're the circus right now. Everyone's waiting to see what bad move Dave Gettleman makes next.
Well,
but we like the Vernon trade.
Oh yeah,
we like the Vernon trade. So if you had a plan to trade Odell to the Browns, why not make it one big deal? Because I think Giant fans would be looking at it a lot differently if it was Olivier and Odell for Zeitler, Peppers, and all those picks. I think people will be looking at it a lot different.
Yeah. No, I guess you're right. I mean, about 75% of the fan base is angry, about 25% is happy.
Yeah. Only the ones that are happy are the old school people who hate Odell because they feel like he's anti-Giant and he's a mess on the field and he's a diva. So all the old Giant fans, because you guys have those, you guys have been around a lot longer, you're an older fan base, all the older fans are like, thank God we got the cancer out, blah, 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 Eli Manning's our guy. And then you have the young fans that are like, oh my God, Odell Beckham, man, he's a beast. Like, we know this guy's explosive, that's where the NFL's going, and we traded him away.
It doesn't make a lot of sense.
It makes no sense. I can see it's like a struggle to talk about this today. It's a struggle for you being a Giant fan right now.
They just could have got so much more.
That it's like you have so much left on the table that it's just like, oh.
I get it. We want to trade him because we have so much holes, but we could have got more for what we traded him.
I know. It's shocking and it's tough, but you got to trust, I guess. You have to see what the draft turns into and what else they do in free agency. I mean, the league year doesn't start until 4 o'clock today, so who knows what moves they make the rest of free agency. If they get rid of Eli, then you know what? As a Giant fan, you might have to respect that they're going full rebuild. You know what I mean?
Rebuild. Mm-hmm.
If they keep Eli, it's dumb. Because this is what Eli will do. You built a nice offensive line, correct?
Yep.
If you want to tank and you don't want to be that competitive this year, Eli might make you semi-competitive, which will just hurt your draft stock next year, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like the Giants could be like a 6-10, 7-9, 8-8. You know what I mean? And it could really, you'll be picking 15 to 20, and you'll be, oh my God, what was the point of trading Odell then? Because if we had Odell or if we had Olivier with the same setup, we could have won. You don't think Odell gives you 2 more wins? Like, what a nightmare it would be if the Giants go like 8-8 and they traded Odell.
It all depends if there's a QB in place. It all depends.
It does all depend, but it's there's too many questions now surrounding the Giants. You know what I mean? There's way too many questions, and nobody likes that. Nobody likes that. Because now if you draft a quarterback, is Eli going to be the one playing week 1? Is it going to be the quarterback, the rookie? what direction do you go in? That's why I think that's a big tweet. That something big's going to happen because I think now they have to fully blow it up. They can't be semi-blowing it up. You trade your best player. You trade arguably your best player on defense. You let one of your better players on defense go. Why keep the 38-year-old quarterback that's making $23 million? Why?
Couldn't tell you.
I think we both agree that the Giants need to blow it up.
Yep, nobody knows what they're going to do.
Nobody. And it's insane. So I just have one more question for you. It's March 13th. The new league year starting today at 4. I want a record prediction. I want the New York Giants 2019 record. What do you think it's going to be?
Let's say, well, the only positive thing for the New York Giants organization is they have the second worst strength of schedule.
True.
So I'm going to say they're probably going to do 5-11.
5-11 for the New York Giants in 2019. You've heard it from Kyle Marr. I'm sorry. I feel like it's like a funeral day for the Giants. I mean, I got on the phone with you and I'm here. You know what? It's Giant Wednesday right now, but the last 2 minutes we're talking here, I'm going to talk about the New York Jets because I woke up this morning and we have Le'Veon Bell and we have $50 million left in cap space. We've signed C.J. Mosley. We've got Jamison Crowder. We got the young quarterback. We got a good offensive line.
What's the prediction for the Jets? I want to hear it.
You want to hear my prediction for the Jets next year?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not one of those crazy Jet fans. I saw some tweets today. It's 12-4. You're nuts. All right. I think we're at 9-7.
Yeah.
Right now, we're at 9-7, maybe 10-6 football team. But we got some tough matchups on the schedule. We play Cleveland. We play the AFC North pretty much. We play Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Cleveland. Yeah. Then we play the NFC East. So we got the Giants, the Cowboys, the Eagles, the Redskins. So it's a tougher schedule. Plus our division. Bills have been getting better. The Dolphins are the Dolphins. It's a division matchup. You always have tough. And we deal with Tom Brady twice a year. So automatically I always go in at 0-2. So basically against everyone else, I have the Jets going, 7 and 9 and what? 9-5 against everybody else and 0-2 against the Pats.
Yeah.
So that's my prediction for the Jets, 9-7. But I genuinely feel bad for Giant fans. But here's a PSA to all Giant fans from me and K Meags here from the New York Sports Gurus. It can get better. I have been there before. I have been in the bleak offseason where everyone is getting traded and released. And a couple years later, I'm sitting here now with, Le'Veon Bell and Sam Darnold and Jamal Adams. It can be flipped. I know you're hearing it from a Jet fan. You're probably like, oh my God, we're getting sympathy from a Jet fan. That's when you know it's bad. We had a player, yes, and the Jets are still a joke. We had a player renege on a contract, okay? He got physically sick when he decided to sign with us. So, but it can get better. So, Kyle, I want you to hang in there. I know you know your football. I know football and the NFL can change in a blink of an eye. You can look good on paper and suck, and you could look bad on paper and be good during the year. So you never know.
Let's just say this. Out of 12 draft picks, you better hit on 8.
You better hit on 8. That's the thing. 8 out of 12. That's what we're going to call this segment today. It's got to be 8 out of 12 for Dave Gettleman. Because if he's not, he's fired. All right, bro. It was a good talk. I'm sorry again for your loss. We'll talk again next week. We'll keep you guys posted on the page. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. Thanks for listening. New York Sports Gurus, Giant Wednesday. I'll see you later, Kyle.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. He's defeated. The kid is defeated. The kid is absolutely defeated. You heard the way he ended that phone call? Did you hear the way he ended that phone call? I'm like still babbling right now. Oh my God. I feel bad. I really feel bad for Giant fans. I'm gonna take a moment of silence right here to Odell Beckham Jr. I'm sorry, Giant fans. Let's just all think about what's happening over there in East Rutherford. All right. Buckle in, Giant fans, because it's going to be a long season if your boy Gettleman can't get it together. Tom Leone here, Giant Wednesday. Just got off the phone with Kalmar. Thanks for listening. New York Sports Gurus. Catch you next week.